In this video, we are going to be unlocking Infrit Jambe inside of One Fruit Simulator. This is technically Dark Leg V4, by the way, which is insane. I can't think of any games that go even to V3 on stuff, but this one goes to V4, technically. It's basically just the reskin to V3 with 2 new attacks, I think. I didn't really use Dark Leg enough to know what it did, other than give me a small damage buff, which I do like. So if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this is gonna be a fun video. For one reason and one reason only, it's because the weekend boost was really, really nice. I like this one. This should be the normal weekend boost. This should just be the normal, just how the game is. I'm all for this. Okay, so they've added another thing for us to grind, and that is going to be the, I'm guessing, V4 of the Demon Leg? Because there's Demon Leg, then there's Demon Leg that you earn over at World Prison, and then there's also the third Demon Leg, which I'm using right now at Cake Island. So that means this is V4. My lord, I'm so glad we went down this path instead of going for like the electric one, because this is probably the longest single grind in the game, except for maybe the Dragon Hybrid. That wasn't fun. But yeah, V4, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so in order for us to do this, we have to head over to the Oni Island. Also, if you watched the last video, yes, I do have the Will of D title. I'm not using it though, because I haven't upgraded it, and so it's not better than my content creator one. I should probably take advantage of this wait 8 times all event. That includes gold. I should try to take advantage of it, I think, to get a bunch of money really fast, because I need like, I think it's like 45 trillion cash to fully upgrade the title, which I might be able to do overnight. We'll see. It's not here. Where was it? I think it's on that island over there. Okay, look at this. There should be an NPC right here. We have the Blue Flame quest. Okay, let's go ahead and accept it. Upgrade those flames of yours. Not gonna make it easy. Take out the large mother 50 times. Okay. That's literally like the exact same thing wanting me to do on the V3 of this. So we have to head over to Cake Island. Also set our spawn. Can I one shot with what I have equipped right now? I have equipped to be able to fight the thing I need to fight in a moment. What are you looking at? Yeah, really easy death. Okay, that's good. Let's do this 50 times. This is going to be pretty easy because all we got to do is rejoin over and over again. Yeah, see, because when you rejoin, she's right back spawned in. No having to wait. I think it's like 5 minutes for her cooldown. I don't know her spawn time. You can do this for basically any boss in the game, including the Sky Island, except for the world bosses because they require time to actually spawn in. Those require you to do public servers, which isn't nearly as fun because they're most likely dead in most public servers. And there we go. That is 50. So that is the first step done. Okay, let's see. What is the second step? Defeat Radio Flower Country 30 times. Oh my gosh, this is seriously asking me to do that. Is that the one from these keys? Do I actually get to grind more keys and run it 30 times? There's 3 different Kaidos. I need to figure out which one this is. Okay, no, that's not this one. Okay, that's the one from this one. That's Flower Country. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Well, we just gotta nuke him a few times. 30 times to be specific. This shouldn't be too bad, but it's still gonna take forever. Okay, also, I think I killed that one too fast. It didn't actually give me any credit. What the heck? Yeah, no, that quest is just bugged. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Looks like we have to wait for it to be fixed. This is annoying. Well, I'm guessing while I wait, I'll go ahead and do this part of the quest, because I do know this is something I need to do in the future. And that's also why I was set up with the mirror and the sword and all that. And that is if I go ahead and spawn in this island and head over to it. There is now 3 bosses apparently. So we have Kaido, Luffy, who's right there, and then yeah, Sanji's under the bridge right now. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Brilliant. I don't know how. I guess he has 100. I think danji is Sanji, so he has 100 trillion, making him, I think, one of the weaker ones. We'll see who we kill first. Let me activate Rot Boost. Yeah, it looks like, okay, Sun God was the weakest. Oh, so was Sanji. They both at the same time. Okay. And then Kaido's the one with all the health. I'll still farm him because he has titles. But we're going to farm this because, well, first of all, it's 3 bosses at once, and I think they all drop titles. Of course, we already have one of them. But also because he drops keys, which we need for later. And if it's anything like the Kaido boss, we're going to need a lot of them. So we're going to grind them while we have time. And hopefully take advantage of our weekend boost. Also, I'm pretty sure this double drops. I think this is drop rate because I'm not getting more than 4 keys. Yeah, there we go. We got some. We got 2 blue flame keys. Okay, so like 3 hours later, and they actually fixed it, but they also didn't. So the Radio Flower Country, the boss does not work from the Dragon Raid. It should probably work by the time you're watching this video, hopefully, if they fix it. But the combat one from the Sky Island should work, apparently, is what I've heard. It did. Okay, cool. So it's basically just mislabeled. It only works on one of the Kaidos. Okay, 29 more to go. Finally done. My lord. That took way too long, but I did get a lot of keys from that, which I'm guessing is fine. I have 156 blue flame keys for the dungeon we have to run this video. Hopefully that's enough. I really hope I don't. If I have to use all of those and more, I will be mad. But that took forever. Okay, let's see what the next step is. Okay, so now he wants us to do the same thing 25 more times. We have to kill the Sanji. Okay. Was kind of expecting that. I'm hoping there isn't another other than like kill the raid version a few times, which I'll have to do anyway. Now, my lord, this is taking me a while. Guess I'll get more keys. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. A good like 40 minutes later. Okay, let's see what the next step is. Now we have to take out the blue flames version of him 50 times. Okay. Something tells me that they're having me do 50 of the raid. That's going to require a lot of essence. I can already kind of tell. Oh, how many keys did I get in total from all that? 206. Okay, that's quite a bit. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, let's see how much health we're dealing with here. Love the glitched camera. Okay, 100 trillion. Is that actually all? I would love that. But it's most likely just a phase 1. Like he transforms. Let's see. Oh my gosh. It only has 100 trillion. Ah, this is going to be so good. I'm so happy. We already got 8 essence too. Yes, it's easy. I'm so happy. You can tell by my avatar. I love how the animation of Gear 5 matches my mood too. Ah, yes. I'm so happy. I still have to do it 50 times, but it's way better than having to do like one queue 100 times. Let's have some fun. Okay, we got 12 there. In fact, for the sake of doing this a little bit faster, I'm going to go ahead and use the Awakened Dragon. Even though it's weaker, and yes, it is weaker, it deals less damage on total burst. I'm going to use it because the attacks are actually a little bit faster. Well, I mean, actually have all of them. It's not letting me use my thunder for some reason. 0, 20, 8. And I'm trying to use this instead of Gear 5 because the damage is a little bit faster. But it would be faster if this attack actually worked on the first try. I don't know why, but it's not activating sometimes. Like because of the low health of the enemy, that's actually faster to use this than Gear 5 because of the long animation. On the big attack on Gear 5, I'm going to use all of these. And as you can see, it does quite a bit of damage. And if I just had access to my last attack, watch it work this one time I try to show. But if I press F, it does nothing. And if I do just nothing for a bit, it does no damage. I don't know why. That's actually a bit slower, I realize, because it doesn't work. But there's 4. In fact, Yoru might actually be much better than either one of those, if it functions correctly at least. This thing actually does a lot of damage, especially when I don't have to have a fruit equipped to teleport. It actually does a lot. Not bad. Okay, 12. We'll use this. 4. Oh, we got this outfit. Okay. It's 1 of 3. 12. His cape and also 2 essence. Also, I got slightly confused there. They look very much like wings. Am I the only one who sees that? They kind of look like wings. I was also very confused about only getting 2. I've never gotten that low in like such a long time. 8. Nothing. 4. Nothing. 20. 2. 12. 4. 2. 10. Nothing. 20. 8. 4. 2. Nothing. 8. 4. 4. Nothing. 4. Nothing. 2. Nothing. Nothing. 4. 10. 4. 10. 8. 20. 10. 12. Nothing. 10. And hey, we got the horns, which is actually his pop bun, I think is what that actually is. Awesome. We got all 3 pieces. This is probably going to be the best melee fighting style boost, if I had to guess. 6. 8. And nothing, but we're done with the quest. Okay, let's go get the next part. Also, just out of curiosity, how much essence did we get? 308. That's actually quite a bit. But let's see how much it wants us to give. There you go. Okay, now we have to defeat 1,000 enemies using the Master Dark Leg. Okay, that's the next step. That's pretty simple. All we have to do is head over to the Turtle Island and just run this endlessly. Should only take like 3 times to get enough kills. Okay, there we go. We got it. There's like 2 rounds. Okay, let's see. What's the next step? Now it wants us to 800 essence. Again? Well, it's much easier this time, I'll say. I'm like, how many? We've done 50 rounds and picked up 300, and I have another 156 more keys. So reasonably, we should, you know, be done in like 100 rounds. Oh, okay. 20. Great start. All downhill from here. Nothing. 16. 2. Nothing. 16. 16. 10. 8. 8. 8. We also passed halfway, so we're just doing quite fast. For me, at least. Nothing. 12. 4. 2. 8. 8. Nothing. 6. 6. Nothing. 20. 10. Nothing. 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 8. 2. 16. Nothing. 4. 20. 20. 4. Nothing. 10. Nothing. Nothing. 2. 12. 4. 8. 4. 2. 0. Nothing. 12. 6. 2. 4. Nothing. 10. 8. 2. 12. We are now at 666 essence. Brilliant. Nothing. Nothing. 4. 20. 8. Nothing. 12. 90 away. We passed 700 with that. Nothing. Nothing. 8. Nothing. Nothing. 2. Nothing. 4. Nothing. Nothing. 16. 8, nothing, nothing, 10, nothing, 4, 10, 8, nothing, 16, nothing, and 16. I think we have enough now. Yes, we do. 812. Perfect. I'm going to say that took 7 to 8 hours to do, but it could have taken less because I did spend a lot of time before they fixed the quest just killing the island bosses to get more keys, but I don't think I have many blue keys left. Yeah, we have 68, so I probably didn't need those extra keys that I grinded, but I totally could have used them. I think I spent 2 hours grinding keys before it even let me continue the quests because of them being bugged, but there is actually one thing I want to do real quick. I want to test damages real quick. I don't have Hockey on, I don't have Observation, I just have Conquers. I want to go ahead with the boost from Demon Leg. With our Z ability on Yoru, we deal 965.85 million. I want to see the buff difference because there's no guides for this yet because I'm going to be one of the first people to do this outside of people who just paid for it because you can't just pay for it. So I'm not sure on the buff yet, but let's go ahead and pay the 800. Congratulations. Okay, and then we now go ahead and talk to this guy and it should give us, yeah, there we go. Now we have the blue fire. Let me go ahead and reset because I might be bugged. Okay, so with our new buff that makes everything blue is the buff higher. Same setup. This time, 794 million. So there is not a damage buff. 1 second. Wait, what? Oh, random crits. I forget. I have this on. Oh, my lord. Yeah, crits are going to be a pain. I can't test that accurately. Let me just spam it until I see if I get a number higher than the 900 one. 794. Yeah, 915 that time. I'm going to guess it's less. I honestly can't tell. I'll let somebody that knows the buffs better than me figure out what the best setup is, but this thing does deal less damage if we have a sword or fruit equipped. So let's go ahead and get rid of the sword. And actually we can use a fruit. It does not affect the fighting style. That's good to know. Let's get ourselves the Infrit buff. Awesome. Let's see, are these attacks any different? I wonder if they are, or if it's just like the color. So the Z ability, yeah, that's the same kick. Our X ability is the spin tornado, yeah. The walk is the same, but hopefully it's faster. I can't exactly tell. It feels faster. It probably isn't. We'll see. Then we have flip axe kick, yeah, up and down. Jar it, I think is how you say it. Our B ability. A jump forward. I don't recognize that movement, so I think that's new. Nice. And then we have our burst attack, our F, and animation. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Now, I don't know how much damage this thing is dealing in total, so I'm going to go ahead. Let's equip Gear 5, because that's the only one. That's the best fruit in the game that lets you still use fighting style and swords and all that. And let's test the damage on the fighting style, and then we can do the rest of the damage with the fruits. Okay, let's have some fun. So if we just use the abilities on the blue demon leg, that is so cool. I like the Kaido attacks. But if we just use these, we'll spam them too. This is with Sun God set, by the way, I should also note. We deal a whopping 25 trillion. Brilliant. Now, if we were to go ahead and lump that together with Gear 5, starting with the big attack, of course. So let that hit, and then everything else, if it lets me, there we go. That deals 126, and then if I use all these right after, the full combo with these two would be 153.71 trillion. Not too bad. This guy still has way too much health. And I'm guessing we can test one more thing. I also want to see what it does, but the new Sanji set. We equip all of these. This gives 55% fight damage, 55% defense, crit damage and chance, and also some speed. Let's see what is the damage with this equipped. Does it have only the fighting style? 35 that time. Not too bad, but it doesn't do enough damage to be worthwhile using. Honestly, not sure what to think, because I don't know if the damage is higher or not, boost-wise, than the other one. I think the Master Blue leg, the Master Demon leg was a 10% buff, I think. I don't know what this one is, or if it even has one. Yet again, there's like no guides yet on anything when I'm recording this. But I will say the cosmetic set looks really, really good. I like it. Especially with the demon legs activated. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Happy with this. I like how this is this is the hat. This is just the hair. Well, awesome. Glad we got this done. This was significantly easier than the Kaido, but I will repeat my statement from last video. Stop making it so many essence. Making the amount larger does not make it fun. I do not mind the multiple steps, like the go kill this guy 20 times, go kill this guy 30 times. I don't mind those, but the excessive amount of essence required to do these things isn't fun. The fact that the best case scenario of getting 20 drops where I get the maximum amount dropped per raid, double it with the game pass, then double it again with my sun god accessories. The fact that at best it would take me 40 rounds to do isn't fun. The at most of like 15 rounds if you're like maximum lucky, which would be around 300 essence, that is perfectly fine. Especially because all these things that have had 800 are also continuations of other things. Like this one, for example, you have to do the horrendous grind of killing sea beasts or sea serpents in C3 on top of a whole bunch of other stuff. To even get to the first step of this one isn't as fun. That like adding on the 800 essence and all that, that's a lot of work. That stops being fun around halfway through. And then the dragon is even worse. The final step on dragon is worse than any other fruit combined. Like all the steps of gear 5 from getting up to it is easier than the last step on dragon. And that's not even talking about the dragon form beforehand, which is honestly cooler. And it's kind of sad that it deals less damage than the hybrid, but makes sense. And that's not even counting the grind up to get to this point of leveling, which isn't that bad anymore because the times 8 event. I mean, shoot, I haven't even maxed out guns yet. If I go ahead and equip the dual guns and look at my stat levels near the end, look at how fast it levels up. This is with the times 8 event, by the way. Imagine doing this with nothing. Yeah, much better. Of course, only for weekends, for now at least. I know how the drop things go for these type of games. I used to play Anime Fighter Simulator. The boosts are permanent once the community likes them enough. Because otherwise they complain, which I'm all for. I'm also one of the complainers. But yes, please drop please drop the amount of essence needed. It is not necessary to be this high. Add more steps. I don't care. I'll also put it in perspective on why I complain about the amounts. Even though, I'm going to say this, it's going to sound weird. Even though it only took me 8 hours to do this grind for this item, which I don't even know if it's better or not or worth using, mind you. I want to put in perspective that it only took me 8 hours. And I am a maximum player. I have everything I could possibly have minus fully optimized title. Mine is still very, very good though. It took me 8 hours to finish this. Now to put that in perspective, just outside the game itself, I am a notorious grinder. If you've watched more than 2 of my videos, you probably know this, that when I grind games, I grind them. It's why I'm very particular about what games I start playing, because if I start playing it, I'm probably going to play it for a while. I very rarely start a game and only make like 3 videos at most. Most of the time, it's a lot of videos. I do kind of have like a default stat buff when it comes to just me existing, because I'm pretty lucky. I also play a lot, because that was all done. The 8 hours was done in like 3 sessions, by the way. It could have been 2 if the quest worked earlier. I probably should take more breaks. I know that. But still, beyond that point, the game itself, I have a very large amount of boosts. So it took me 8 hours with all my boosts. Ignoring the weekend. We're going to ignore the weekend because everyone should have this. I shall count that as part of the player by default. But I have this boost running, which I have a ton of boosts that I can activate. I basically have infinite amount of time on my boosts. If I didn't have this, this technically would have taken me 16 hours because I get double the chance. In addition, I also own the double drop chance game pass. So if I didn't own this, it would have taken me 32 hours. In addition, I also own double keys in essence, which if I didn't own this, would have been 64 hours of grinding for this alone. That's also still ignoring my sun god set, which you could no longer get. So the average player cannot get this unless they pay Robux or game passes and trade for each individual piece, which is difficult to do because there's not a lot in circulation because they're kind of good. Not a lot of people are going to be trading these away. But this gives me a nice 40% drop chance, which is kind of difficult to do the math on that, but let's say 90 hours if I didn't have this equipped. That's also still ignoring the fact that it gives me luck, which doubles half of the time how much I get. So if I could get like, instead of 4, I get 8, 50% of the chance for that to happen. That could have taken me, let's say, let's do a random number, 120 hours for me to grind for this one item if I had none of the boosts, which I have them all. Which in turn made it 8 hours. That just shows the power of the game passes, which to be fair, if you're playing these type of games anyway, you should own the game passes. If you're doing it without the game passes, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Most people can't. Game passes are kind of required for most of these type of games. It's kind of what you sign up for. when you log into this. It's more of pay to play at this point. But yeah, sorry if I get a little bit ranty, but I really want you to understand why I complain about what I complain about. Because when I'm playing this and I think, oh my god, this is taking forever, I'm thinking about what it's like for the average person to do it, which is also part of the reason why I do these videos. Because a lot of y'all want to see these things, and I have the time to do it. And y'all help me by watching the videos, which I really do appreciate. Do not get me wrong. Y'all are the sole reason that I'm able to do what I do. And I would not be doing what I would be doing if it wasn't for y'all. So I really do appreciate it. I'm also saying this in part of thank you for, at the time of this video, hopefully, 150,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. As of time of recording, I'm about 100 away. And this video is going up in about 3 hours. So you can see how I don't go to sleep. I do sleep, don't get me wrong. It's so late. I'm going to end this video now because I need to edit now. Oh no. I should also add that. Add the timer. I edit these videos too, and the thumbnails. Thumbnails not hard. The videos takes forever to edit. Actually, never mind. This specific series is particularly easy to edit. I don't know. I think it's because most of the clips is me saying nothing or a number. But yes, I wish you luck if you're doing this. Definitely wait until somebody smarter than me tells you if it's better or not in the version beforehand, because it's not good damage. But it is pretty darn cool. I'll give it that.